So Inside Out 2 has been a massive hit for Pixar, making well over $1 billion at the box office. This has been kind of a big deal since most of their movies, since I think Toy Story 4 was the last to make big bucks, as a lot of their other movies since then have failed financially, whether it be due to COVID happening, releasing their films on streaming first, or just not having very attractive premises. And yet, I think that Inside Out 2 might surpass Incredibles 2 as Pixar's highest grossing movie to date. And yet, this isn't even the first time that this franchise kinda saved Pixar. When the first Inside Out was released in 2015, it saved the company in a different way. Financially, Pixar was still doing well, but their reputation was critically starting to sink. Cars 2 was often cited as a major turning point in the studio's quality of output. It was the first Pixar movie that was widely considered to be bad by the general public. At first people thought, well, this is just a fluke. But then their next two movies, Brave and Monsters University, weren't considered to be up to the studio standards by a lot of people either. Although I personally really like Monsters University. With 3 movies in a row that got worse reception than any of their previous movies, people were starting to wonder, is Pixar in decline? But then they released Inside Out, a film which was not only able to recapture the heart and imagination that made the Pixar movies of the 90s and 2000s shine, but it was arguably one of, if not their best work ever. After Inside Out came The Good Dinosaur, which was not only critically panned as badly as Cars 2, but was also Pixar's first ever financial failure. This makes me think that if it weren't for Inside Out, Pixar really would have gone 6, maybe even 7 years without one of their trademark or masterpieces being released. And I think even those movies don't quite capture the essence of Pixar like Inside Out does. So, hey, I think if it weren't for Inside Out, we might have honestly seen the death of Pixar, or at least seen them as a gone studio. But what do you think? If Inside Out hadn't existed, would Cars 2 be considered the death of Pixar? Let me know in the comments below.